Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing great. I am here to jump out of the box again and into a different thing, but the same thing. Because you know what's next week, right? For the rest of this October, it's gonna be spooky stuff. I hope of fall because November is fall as well. So September, October, November is fall. But today we're gonna use this little pissy kitty. I think that's the name that they're going with. Pissy Kitty stamp. And we're going to say, which please. This is from the September 2025 Harvest to Holiday Kit of the Month. It says that they mailed out my my October kit. I'm excited about that one because it had some really, really cute little images on it. So today I thought we would I just want to use something else. I know we still had we have two things to go back over. We had that fall blessings pumpkin stuff I need to go fix. I'm gonna pull out the heat emboss tool, and then we have to go back to our happy album thing. I feel like maybe I'm doing that too often. So I'm okay with that. Like it's people that only make junk journals here on YouTube, and all they do is show junk journal stuff. And I am sure, I am 100% sure that some of that is a repeat performance, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that no one supports anything like that. I'm just saying I personally wanted to not I don't want to do them back to back to back, but I enjoy doing them so very much. So I do find joy in them. We're cutting this down to 5.5, 5.25, about 4.5. That felt like a lot. Also, I need to pull out my dice and cut some of them up. Not cut the dies up, cut out some things for that. So let's go ahead and get into it. It is late in the morning. Here's 5:36 my time. I didn't feel like crafting right away. I was just sitting there kind of reading. I tend to do that. I woke up really early. I woke up at like 3 something this morning. So, you know, what you gonna do? And plus I was sitting here thinking, I just put some double-sided tape on here. I was sitting here thinking, do I really want to do that project? And whatever that project is never showed up. Just so you know, I do want to do some washi projects, like these cute little floral washi tapes would be really cool to play around with. I've been sitting here thinking about the repeats for next year, the things that I'm going to keep doing. And as it stands right now, I probably will still do the snowman next year. I'll probably still do the Christmas one. I do not want to have to stamp this out twice. So let's go ahead and stamp it this one time. And I feel like we can take the witch please and just hopefully put it on something else. All right. I went to Ollie's a while back and I got a the thing the thing about Ollie's is they do have a lot of good craft stuff on sale right now. My only complaint about that is it gonna end? That's the real question. Because where I live, Ollie's is two. It was only two that I know of, but a lady I know put it was like three or four. I meant to stamp this in black, gray. Anyway, will they be able to uphold the standards that we have come to know? And I don't think they can in my area, which is sucky. because they didn't have good craft stuff to begin with. Again, sucky, but they didn't have it. Anyway, I got some blocks from now. I don't feel like pulling out the big placer. There we go. So now I just need to semi stamp this again on something, and then a poor job of fussy cutting around it. I'm going to perform a poor job of fussy cutting it, y'all. I I forgot what I was gonna say. I really forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my goodness. I took a test this morning to see how distracted I can get and how easy it is for me to be distracted in doing tasks. Um, Believe it or not, I'm pretty focused. Can you believe that? She's pretty focused, y'all. Which I knew that I was going to fall in that category, but I think this is just my opinion. Let's just say, for example, you go to talk to someone about whatever it is that you need to talk to them about, right? Um, I think sometimes people, companies can always find fault and flaws in you, in whatever it is that you got going on, because that is the nature of their profession, right? They need you, they need your money. So, what are they going to do? They're going to tell you that you have signs. And it may not be heavy duty signs, it may be small, borderline, a minute problem, but you will have a problem. I've never seen companies not, like when you go places, say, no, we don't recommend this for you. Um, I had went to get my headaches checked out. I'm gonna call them again today. I'm waiting on them to call me and let me know when I can be seen. But I went to Methodist emergency room, and they have called me every day, except even on the weekend. Was it the weekend too? No, every day since the visit, the day after the visit. And they were calling with some voicemail stuff, so I kept hanging up because if you want to talk to me, you're gonna talk to me, right? Um, they've been calling me trying to get me a follow up appointment within the system because the doctor recommended I see a neurologist for my headaches. Um, and while they are providing a service, they are also receiving a service, right? They want to keep you in the system, and they want to make sure. Even when Nicholas, I remember when he had his surgery, they call a follow up because they want to provide good customer service, of course, right? I'm not taking that away from them at all, but they also want to make sure that they ensure a repeat visit. They want you to know that they are the people that you need to be going to if something else happens to your pet, loved one, etc., etc., etc. Can we do this in a cute color? You know what? Today, I'm going to try and remember to bring some more inks to this desk. I'll go with orange, I suppose. I have some inks that I. No, we may not be going with orange. This is rusty. Oh, it's orange right here. Let's see. So I hope your weekend goes amazing. It is. I'm so happy it's Friday. We don't have school on Monday, so I'm so excited about that. So excited. It's not even that I have a hard time getting up. As I told you, I've been up since three something. I just I'm so over school. I don't know if my son has turned into that kid that I'm constantly like, ugh. What is it now? But I am at that point of like, what is it now? He he gave me some paperwork. Like we could be in the middle of the store and he'll be like, "Here, mom, I need you to look at this." I'm like, "Don't give it to me now, because I'm not going to remember what I did with it." And lo and behold, they have candygrams deliver doing some stuff. The last day is today. I don't know what paper is. He said he gave it to me at the emergency room, y'all. The emergency room when I took him for his strep. Not strep though. He had pink eye this time. Sir, are you serious? Cause I don't know what I did with it. The heck? The teacher sent an email yesterday via the way they correspond, and it was a parent teacher conference for Monday, which is a holiday, but there are no slots left. It's only like four slots, 4 or 5 slots. A parent wrote and said, "There's no more slots available." I'm like, why would she do that? Why would she do that? Because now I'm like, I don't stay, I'm not one of those parents that's always on my phone checking every 5 seconds. I don't ever want to be that person. I don't think it's necessary. Like, I always feel like if something bad is going to happen where he gets hurt or something, they're going to call me. They're going to call me and be like, uh, we need to, like it's going to be a phone conversation. So, yeah. But then yesterday I started feeling bad because I missed the sign up, which makes me angry. So, I don't know. And I'm like, it's Monday. You're not working? You're going to be at school working? What is going on? I just shifted this over some, y'all. I don't know if it's going to work out, but if it doesn't, that's okay. I won't be upset, is all I'm saying. And really, you should wipe this off in between, or let it dry, or have another thing, because all we're going to really do is turn the orange lines into green, ugly looking lines. So you got to be careful of that. I'm so excited for the cooler season as well. I don't know how y'all feel about the cooler season. I know some of y'all are in cold, cold spots, but I'm excited about cooler weather. We'll still probably be able to wear shorts until like December, like short shorts. But then we'll have peak cold days. I'm looking forward to it being super duper cold. I may actually have to leave Texas for that. Like leave, and never come back. Because we don't get cold weather like that in Texas. And then when we do, it's like a fluke. Like in 2020 when it froze, that was definitely not the normal for us. I should have colored this cat first. Why are y'all not helping me today? Like, did I do something to you? Are you mad at me? I'm only joking about you being mad at me. I mean, you can be mad if you wanted to be mad at me. I didn't do anything, but you can be mad. Look at this little kitty cat. She is so angry. All right, let's color her in. I'm assuming it's a girl. But you know the other cat, the cat with the little ugly cat that they had, I think that was a boy cat. The one was born with the face that looked smushed in. It passed away a while back, a couple of years ago. But I thought it was a cute cat, but they called it like the world's ugly. I think they called it the world's ugliest cat. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what they called it. Let's see, orange. Do we want orange? We do, right here. So I have a spooky coloring book. I think that's what we're gonna do, just to keep it easy on me and light. We'll just probably get some pages and color them in. Um, that way, it's nothing crazy going on. I do have a few um, stamps, like those lovely leg stamp, the witch ones. We could use those again. I feel like next year I want to do a spooky every month, but I don't want to do it on the 13th because I don't really associate every Friday the 13th as a bad Friday the 13th, if that makes sense. Like I don't want, because when if it's not on Friday the 13th and we have a craft, not a craft, a Halloween thing, because bad stuff happens in general, not just on Friday the 13th, right? I hope that makes sense. So I don't want to associate just any 13. I don't want to mix Halloween with bad things happening, if that is a thing that you can understand what I'm saying. Because I don't want to sound too, out there and weird. I mean, I already probably sound out there and weird, but I don't want to sound too out there and weird. And I hope what I'm saying makes sense. So I want to try to celebrate because I have a lot of Halloween crafts, right? I want to do it. I just don't want to put it on the 13th of the month. I just feel like that's not good. And of course, every month doesn't have a 31st, so we can't do a 31st. I haven't bought any color markers, alcohol markers from discount store in a while. I know that's not something to brag about or be proud about, but I'm very proud of it. I've seen they had. I went to Home Goods and they had a 320 marker situation going on. Is that supposed to be your ear? I don't know. And I didn't get it. I did not get it. I feel like that's the brim of the hat. Yeah, this cat looks so angry. I feel like this cat is like, someone's familiar, and they got sent to go to the store and get, I don't know, I have nuked, and they are mad. It was like I can't believe she sent me on a nuke run. Which witch has talent is coming on or something like that, and it was like I wanted to watch it. I want to make sure that goes home. I wanted to vote or whatever, but nope. You on that I newt run, little kitty cat. Alrighty. I am hungry today. I have been wanting pancakes for a while from IHOP. I think I'm gonna go to IHOP and get some pancakes this morning. I'm gonna treat myself to IHOP pancakes. This is called mustard, and this is called cold gray. I don't know what cold gray is. Not coal as in charcoal, coal as in brrr, cold. This little tail. I think I might revisit this. Of course, we're gonna revisit it, but um, and have it popped up. I wanted to do something like I did with the scaredy cat image, but I was like, you know what? No, let's do something with the stencil because I looked over and I saw the stencil. I was like, oh, you're using that stencil, baby. You ever do that? Some of you are so organized, and I love that. I can't wait to get to. I don't want to be fully organized, but I do want to be more organized. I know some people are like out of sight, out of mind. I know that I have something, I just don't know where it's at sometimes. So, um, my problem is putting it back where I got it from. Because, like, when I finish this, I usually get up, go make my son's food, and then feed the cat and wake my son up. Let me see, is this yellow going to be the yellow I'm looking for? It is not the yellow I need or want. How about this yellow green? How about this yellow green? No, that's too. How about CT4? CT4 calls it. Yes. Because cats are freaking creepy like that, aren't they? He looks so mad. He is madder than mad. He is so mad. He is. Ooh, you don't want to mess with him right now. This is not white. I don't think it's white. Oh, there we go. He extra mad now. We made him extra mad. Extra mad. All right, I want to go back to something. I know Halloween is in fall. September, October, and November are fall months. I know that. But I wanted to differentiate between fall crafts, spooky Halloween crafts, and regular crafts, right? So if you've noticed, I've been putting, if we don't do a themed, I've been putting a different title for that. And if we have been doing a themed project, I've been putting what the theme is because I have the one, two, three, four collabs I'm doing. No, three collabs. Wandering Dreamer, Stockton Stuff, Deb's Crafty Cottage, and then I am trying my best to do the Christmas crafts as well as the Halloween. I mean, the snowman crafts. Even though I missed last month because I was doing fall. So what I'm saying is I want to try and capture Halloween before Halloween is gone, which Christmas has already kind of booted Halloween out the way. If you go to some places, the Halloween stuff has been moved. I went to Michael's to look for those diamond dot um, Alice in Wonderland, which I never considered Alice in Wonderland to be like a spooky themed anything, even though it's weird and has a bunch of things that I would normally associate with. I don't know any of that. It seems to have been deemed some Halloween stuff. So anyway, I went there to get that, and the Halloween section was huge. Now it's like one little spot, and now Christmas is has thrown up inside the entire store, which I am not opposed to that. My son is. I think because that was that Martha Stewart that I had got from the resale consignment craft spot. I haven't been there since they had that big thing, and they have another one coming up, but I don't know about that. I just feel like that was a bit much for me. And while I am not opposed to large groups, I don't like to be in the large groups. I just don't trust people anymore. People, yeah. And you would have thought they were giving away millions of dollars the way that they were acting. Trying to make sure I get the edges. We had worked on a project yesterday, I think it was, and the edge kind of curled up, and I didn't like that. I do want to make a sponge thing just to edge up, to go on the edge. What are words, and why can I use them? To sponge around the edge with the ink, the the glue sponge. You words. Okay, let's start over. You take glue, mix it with a little bit of water in a container. You dip a sponge in there. You let the sponge soak in there, right? And then when you need to glue stuff, you take the sponge out and do that. Or I could get a glue stick, which may be a lot less mess for me. because sometimes we do mess up a lot of stuff over here. But we like messy crafting sometimes, don't we? I thought we did. All right, let's get this party started. So, are you excited about the weekend? Nicholas just said no. Did you hear him? You probably didn't. But he was like, no. It took us so long to make this one little card. Oh my goodness. We did do some fussy cutting, right? We did. All right. Which please? Which please? Ooh, that looks good. I wonder if I just stamped it right on. Hmm. I'm gonna go for it. Don't mess it up, ma'am. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Right on top. Right on top. Which please? I like it. Oh my goodness, so good. So good. I mean the which please, not the what we've done. But anyway, look at our little card. Simple, easy peasy. This card stock is the one we've been using for our fall cards. But look, it says which please. We probably could put some gems on the side. The only gems I have right now are blue. Oh wait, you only have blue dots right here at my fingertips. So anyway, I want to say thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And until next time, happy crafting. Oh, I found it. Anyway, we're gonna use these, but happy crafting.